Hello everybody, you're watching PixelBeep and we're playing Warhammer Arcane Magic, an iPad turn-based Warhammer fantasy game, and we're going to play Chapter 8 today. Here is the story.
Magic is everywhere. The very ground is scorched and blackened with it. You feel it coursing through you, engulfing you. In a dreamlike daze, half forgetting where and who you are, you stumble forward through the shadowy landscape. Where are you? What is your name? You must go forward to face your destiny.
Alright, sounds good. In general, I'm not exactly super fond on the themes of amnesia in video games. Of course, the reason is we've had it so many times, right? Where practically nothing but amnesia. It's a wonder that there are video game characters that know/remember anything at all. That's right. So I really appreciate games that don't have this, but I guess this is not what we saw in the cutscene was not the typical video game amnesia. Instead, what I think it was a kind of a Dragon Awakening or something like that. Not really sure. Let's go for the platform here, because I couldn't find any of those plunder chests. A little surprised that I got Warp Stones mana, but didn't trigger anything. 2 arenas, 3 plunder packs, so the standard on this level. Here's the first plunder pack, so let's hope for some very nice goodies. Right, Searing Doom and Scroll of Binding. I didn't actually staff on Scrolls of Binding before I had it in for the level. Might have been a mistake, but I should remember going forward, because I have so many of them by now. It's hard not to notice how much in sync the movements are of the wizards. So that's plunder pack number 2, Doombolt. Well, this is interesting. And 1 more plunder pack to go. 2 arenas, so seemingly not a very long level. We'll see if that means more challenging foes or it's just the way it is. We're definitely nearing end of the chapter, so, or end of the act, whatever it's called. So I think we might be in for some brutality, but we'll see. Here's the 3rd plunder pack. Soul Blight, looking good. One of my worries is you find this plunder and you can't equip it immediately. There's a little downside. Tiny bit of it. Let's just step on all of those. Here we go. That's what I thought. Hey, Cygor. What's a Cygor? Dark Elf Sorcerers. So this is starting to look really enjoyable. Cygor is this Cyclopean creature. The presence of a Cygor is often enough to cause enemy wizards to foul the casting of their spells, for they fear the gnarled and calloused hand that might lift them upwards to the hungry maw. Well, that's scary. And hurl. Alright, that's probably the same that stoned trolls have. And I don't know if we've encountered sorcerers before. Apologies for my bad memory. But Doombolt, fantastic. And Soul Stealer. Tendrils of pure solidified darkness writhe out from the wizard's outstretched hands, draining the life force from their hapless enemies to renew the caster's own vigor. Or interesting, very interesting. Let's deal some damage here. I hope you'll agree with me. Keeper secrets. Let's do it. Let's just gank that one. Six. That's a critical. Here you go. Bam. 1 HP left. A little underwhelming. Just for that feeling of yes, one hit kill, but let's cement it with some fire. Alright. So that's dealt with. We can move on. Oh, is she casting halfway across the map? Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? I mean, quite seriously, that was a cast across half the map that left my wizard very, very damaged. And I'm not quite happy about it. Let's take it one at a time. Wind blast, let's see what it does. Bam. Alright, not so lucky as I would like to be. I'm going to heal here. I know it's not very cost effective, but I have a lot of those warp stones, so it doesn't really matter. Both of my wizards getting damaged by Soul Stealer. Scary stuff. 8 damage in a turn. And what seems to be additional cast. And we're -1 in a third cast, so... Oh my god. One enemy almost killed both of my wizards on a single turn. I just don't think it's funny. So one thing that I was thinking of recently as balance or lack of balance in this game. The thing is that there are so many warp stones that it just allows for a less tight design in terms of you know, good game design, because you don't have to do it really. You just have to make sure there are... Oh well, no. What I want to do is I want to move further away and yeah, so it's just more forgiving game design to designers. You know, in case things don't work out, you just heal like that. Warp stones, you know, not a trademark of fantastic design, but the game is enjoyable. Okay, 2 critical failures in a single turn. And that's a very brutal roll. I'm -1 again. So this is a very, very challenging mission, obviously. Well, that was a miss, if I ever saw one. And that was a critical miss. Even I can get lucky sometimes. And that's a critical hit. Alright, so... I almost feel like I would like to cause some self-damage or friendly fire, because it's much cheaper to just do a full heal, so I might just well do that. Well, that was more than bad for a very, very expensive spell. Let's talk about some serious damage here, including friendly fire. Yes, that's a critical. It's going to hurt. Still only dead on my side. Really need to get rid of that sorcerer's critical failure. Third in 3 turns, I think. So it's too bad. Got lucky there. Gnarled hand with a critical hit. I think this map might be my first loss, as I'm literally bleeding hit points. I don't understand what's happened right now, but I do understand I need to spend some more of those warp stones. And also that 2 creatures have passed away, so I can very easily just spend 2 mana on a wind blast here. Oh my god, are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? I was supposed to roll 2, I did. I'm definitely not happy with what's happened right now. Let's try again. Okay, so 2 critical failures in 1 turn. The first one I did not understand. It's just weird. Alright, that's it. That was a weird level. Oh wait, no, that was not a weird level. It's saying game over. I can leave a level, but I've only triggered 1 of the arenas. Okay with me, like I don't really care. But I've only triggered half the content here. So unless there's another one waiting straight here, and it isn't, that was strange. Many strange things have happened. Oh look, Dark Elf Sorcerers unlocked. So this is great. Go to my collection to claim. And yes, look at this Dark Elf Sorcerers with blue spells. So that means Doombolt, I think. Yes, and similar magic. So just what we saw and what we fought right now is what we're gonna have join us, claim of course, on the next mission, which is going to be it's going to be Act 2, Chapter 1, Chaos Waste. So that was very interesting. Again, to sum it up, weird experience. I only triggered 1 of the 2 arenas, had many monsters face me, many critical failures, more than I would like. I felt like this mission was over reliant on my warp stones, so not very well balanced, but okay, we've had fun. Thank you everybody for watching, and see you on the next mission. We'll be exploring Act 2 and hopefully some new environments. Don't forget that you can subscribe if you want to, and you can find me on Twitter at PixelBeep. Have a great day.